I'm Brian Cunynghame. My family, the Cunynghams, came to Oberon 180 years ago, and now my daughter, who's a fifth generation Cunynghame in Oberon, has acquired the Malachi Gilmore Hall along with her husband Johnny. My wife Joan and I have been here for the weekend, participating in the Malachi revival, which has been a very successful weekend. Lucy's in the process of converting this back into a public entertainment area. It's been used for 40 years as a wool store, and now the town is ready for the Malachi Gilmore Hall. My first recollection of the hall was when it was a cinema, probably 1946. My aunt was selling the tickets in the cinema. My two elder cousins were the usherettes, and my uncle was up in the projection box. And so it was the cinema. In 1937, the concept of a cinema was possible because my uncle Les Anstis, who married Grace Cunynghame, brought power, the first electricity to Oberon in 1936. And around this next corner, we'll see the place where his first generating plant was. There were two large industrial marine type diesel engines over there on that corner block, and we'll be there in a moment. The Cunynghams were all over the place in Oberon back in the 40s. This building on your left was Ron and Ray's produce store, and the one next to it was their brother Bill's international harvester dealer, and he also was the Caltex distributor down on the next corner. Their father, Horace, my father's brother, lived across the way, and Uncle Les and Grace and their family lived in this house we're just approaching. Les Anstis was a very refined guy who went to the First World War. He flew SE-5A fighters, the British fastest biplane fighter in the First World War, and came back and married Auntie Grace in 1924. Because my father lived in Sydney, I only came to Oberon on holidays, and here was Auntie Grace and Uncle Les's house, and there's a photograph of me playing in the snow just over by the steps there. The only photograph we've got of Les Anstis and Auntie Grace was in 1950 at the 60th anniversary of my grandparents' wedding anniversary. So opposite from Uncle Les and Auntie Grace was Uncle Horace's house. At the time, you could look out his window to the north, and with his very powerful set of binoculars, you could see his sheep in the paddocks where now all the timber mills and the like are. So Cunynghams were very much part of the place, and now Lucy and Johnny they're no longer Cunynghams. Lucy and Johnny East have come back into Oberon and will be part of the life here, and they are looking forward to it, and I think Oberon is too.